I received an email marked as urgent, immediate, as of, now, SOS. Then suddenly I felt panicky, took it seriously, looked at that mail and attended. In fact, I dropped whatever I was already doing to handle the mail right away because it sounded super important. I've been putting out little fires everywhere, get all those last minute requests done for my boss and family. When I'm accomplishing other people's needs, I feel exhausted. It's a super busy week, making all kinds of motions of busy activity. But yet, I still feel many tasks are undone and hardly made any progress on my long-term goals. To all of my procrastinators out there, I offer an explanation. Your brain is working against you, and it is because of a phenomenon called the urgency effect. Our brains tend to prioritize immediate satisfaction over long-term rewards. You are more likely to perform smaller urgent tasks that has a deadline. In this video, we are going to break down this urgency trap and share on how you can use and benefit from the Eisenhower Matrix to better align your time with your priorities every week.
Meet Rita, who is diligently working and is seriously interested in detailed goal setting, planning, and executing tasks which are more important in long term. We will see now how and why Rita is always bypassing this important work, much to her displeasure, but forced to concentrate only on urgent tasks. While she was contemplating on important project, suddenly comes some lightning emergency situations like hospitalization or some emergency travel. Rita shows the important work with an understanding that it can always wait and attends to urgent tasks. After clearing them, while she is relaxing and returns to her important work, just that time, another urgent work of finalizing the annual account for the company is bleeding. Once Rita bandage and finalize the account, she is returning her attention to her much needed important work. When she touched the task, there comes an urgent assignment of organizing her company's anniversary function. When she is immersed in all this urgent work, she never gets a chance to pay attention to important work. Either it gets brushed aside or burns crying for immediate attention, and it also falls in the queue as urgent work in the last minute.
But to be clear, putting something off is not really procrastination. Responsible time management requires deciding which tasks are important and which are urgent. But how are you supposed to know what is urgent and what is important when everything feels really important all the time, right? Also, exactly what is the difference between urgent and important tasks?
Urgent tasks are activities that are time sensitive, requiring immediate attention. Otherwise, there will be immediate consequences. Surprisingly, urgent activities typically support others, help others in achieving their goals. In today's connected world, family members may feel pressured to respond immediately to text, calls, or social media notifications from each other. While staying in touch is important, constantly checking and responding to messages can disrupt prime productive time and prevent deeper uninterrupted concentration. Here, all tasks are acted in reactive mode. Professionals who get stuck in the urgency trap are often stressed and mentally exhausted from being overrun by other people's priorities. And since they are constantly occupied with urgent tasks, there is never enough time in the week for meaningful progress on their own priorities. The reality is, many professionals in this cycle might not even be aware that their business is not actually productive. Important tasks never come with an alarm, intimidation, or panic phase. They don't blackmail you with dire consequences if it remains undone. They are mostly upbringing, motherhood, ambitious, and motivating tasks. These activities support strategic progress towards your personal and/or professional long-term goals. Important tasks might not be time sensitive or have a deadline. Many important tasks like fitness, wealth management, asset creation, personal investment strategies, relationship building, etc., are long term beneficial efforts yielding superior returns. Here, all tasks are acted in a proactive mode. Yes, the difference is neat, clear, cut, and dried. But unfortunately, when you are in the field and encounter the task, the human brain has a hard time telling the difference between the two, and you will tend to pick up the urgent as important and will proceed. The urgency always blinds you and keep you short-sighted. They demand immediate attention and block your wider view of more important priorities that offer greater rewards down the line. This cycle ultimately results in important tasks constantly getting set aside to accommodate the never-ending flow of new urgent demands like Rita faced. Here comes the words of wisdom from American President Eisenhower on time management, still offering wisdom to busy professionals 6 decades later. Author Stephen Covey highlighted this issue in his bestseller, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, reflecting most of us spend too much time on what is urgent, not enough time on what is important. Look at the 4 quadrant in the picture. We have seen urgent and important tasks so far. Now add 2 more parameters, not urgent and not important. Now you have urgent and not urgent along x-axis and important and not important along y-axis. In the quadrant 1, enter tasks like projects with a deadline, resolving a customer conflict, fixing an emergency technical problem, crisis and emergencies. They are high-value tasks, time-sensitive, and have consequences if not completed on time. Since they are important and urgent, do it first. In the quadrant 2, enter tasks relating to personal improvement, taking a new training course, relationship building, long-term planning, etc. No doubt they are all important and high value, but not with any deadline. So, schedule it. In the quadrant 3, enter some regular routines, responding to emails or calls, certain mandatory meetings, requests from coworkers. They are low-value tasks, needs to be completed, no doubt, but don't require your expertise. So, delegate it. In the quadrant 4, enter like pointless meeting, internet browsing, disruptive socializing, trivial to-dos, social media, and cyber loafing, distraction and interruptions. They are neither urgent nor important, low-value tasks, distracting focus from important work, wasting time and energy. So, delete it. No, wait. When you have a blank time, you can engage in them as a filler or a time killer at your discretion. Okay?
Now, how does the matrix benefits you? By handling tasks proactively, quadrant 2, individuals can reduce the stress and burnout caused by constant firefighting. It helps individuals focus more on important tasks, quadrant 2, rather than being constantly reactive to urgent matters, quadrant 1. Encourages a balanced approach to time management by addressing both short-term crises and long-term goals. Promotes personal effectiveness by aligning daily activities with broader personal and professional objectives. In essence, time management matrix is a practical tool for enhancing productivity, reducing stress, and fostering a proactive approach to manage one's time and priorities. You had seen in this video, it is more of a time management and not a matter of procrastination that bothers you. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, like, share, and comment on the video.